What's up, guys? It was a pretty good week. It's even better now because it's over. Well, I mean, your week in law school is never really over, but another week of classes is gone. Took a little bit of a break this afternoon. Had some lunch with some friends, but it's 3:12 in the afternoon on a Friday, and I'm already an hour behind my reading schedule. So I'm going to get to that, but I just wanted to give you guys a little update, let you know how I'm doing. I'm going to try to break some of the videos up into just how I'm doing and then some of the other instructional stuff that you don't have to watch if you don't care. Um, I'm doing good. I am proud of myself. I actually ate 3 times yesterday. That's not something that really happened every day this week. You just get to studying and the day gets away from you, and before you know it, you're like, man, what's that feeling? Oh, that's right, I haven't eaten in 12 hours. Yeah, I slept pretty good most of the nights, but, of course, the one night, I didn't even have reading to do this night. I just all of a sudden decided, hey, I'm not tired at all. But no matter what time you go to bed, alarm clock goes off at the same time every morning. Good old wonderful 8 a.m. classes. For you guys in B watching this, enjoy it. I guess all I can say is I get out earlier, yay. I still think you have it a little bit better, but I'm not a morning person. It quickly shows you that whether you're a morning person or not, and whether you're a coffee drinker or not, the question is not, do you drink coffee? It is, do you drink coffee yet? And I was never really a coffee drinker, but that has since changed. Love my coffee, and I don't go into crazy fits of rage if I don't get it. It just makes the day oh so wonderful. Let's see. As far as class this week, torts. Got 105 people in our torts class. The teacher calls 3 people down. I actually volunteered this week, and it went pretty well. I felt good about it. The Socratic method, they're going to get you up there and they're going to question you, but it's not a big deal. And it was fun. I really enjoy my teacher. I really enjoy the material so far. It's a lot of reading, but it really helps you get the big picture idea when you start seeing things tie together and you're like, oh, aha. So that's pretty cool. I got cold called, which cold call is what the law school students call it when the teacher just kind of just picks you. There's no real rhyme or reason to it. It's kind of like throwing darts at a board. So that was in civil procedure. I felt really good about that one too. All I can say is, yeah, I do my work. I do my work and I do my reading. I brief correctly. And then I worry about sleep and eat after that. So, as long as you do what you got to do, you're going to be fine. They're not up there to make you look stupid. They're up there to make you think. And they so far have done a really good job of that. There have definitely been some interesting times in class already. I can tell you, don't fall asleep in a law school classroom. Don't leave your cell phone on in a law school classroom. Don't come in late to a law school classroom. All these things are going to happen. I'm sure they're going to happen to all of us. Who knows what reasons we have, but try not to be that guy because the law school professor will absolutely call you out. And I guess, as they should. It's disrespectful, but, it's going to happen. I'm meeting some really good friends. I have got to say, I've got 105 people in my class with me, and I enjoy them all. Everybody, it's so fun seeing the different just backgrounds and, the diverse people that we have. And we've got some really interesting people. So, it's just like anything in life. I mean, if you're around 105 people from, 30 different states, you're just going to get a lot of different viewpoints and a lot of different personalities, and it just really makes the week fun. I mean, it just keeps it fresh and exciting. I stopped by a store to make an exchange earlier this week, and, it was just one of those times in the week where the stress not like crazy. It's not acute stress. It's just ongoing, needing to get deadlines right. So anyway, stress is kind of built up, and I need to make this exchange because I got something, and it wasn't what I wanted. And, one of my books finally arrived, and it was the total wrong book. There's just all this stuff going wrong. And then the gods smiled upon me because bow ties were on sale. So I got, a few new bow ties for a really good deal. Two of them were reversible, so as you can see here, really, it's like I'm getting 2 for 1. So I got a few little bow ties, however you want to look at it. I guess it's, whatever makes you happy or whatever makes you smile that day is all worth it. And, just find those things. Got some pretty good plans for the weekend. I'm going to catch a baseball game. That should be a good time. Well, hopefully I'm going to catch a baseball game. It all depends on what I get done tonight and tomorrow. But I'm really going to try to make time for a baseball game tomorrow, if that's all I do this weekend. I'm looking forward to my Sundays. Me and some just great friends that I'm making at the school I'm at. We have kind of started a unofficial family night Sunday where we just get together and we'll meet at a restaurant and we'll just have a blast. I mean, last Sunday, these people had no idea what had hit them. They were like, "Who are these folks? Like, where did they come from?" Because we're 10 deep, just sitting in this restaurant, not talking about law school at all, which is like the best thing ever, right? I mean, because a lot of law students just tend to talk about law when they're together, and it's just part of the game. So it was like you're having Sunday family dinner. That's what I'm going to call this, Sunday family dinner, right? So it is quickly becoming something I look forward to throughout the week, even though we've only officially done it once. It's just a time to, just enjoy each other. And, you have to stop and do that. And most of us are away from our families, whether, there are folks that are married who are away from their families. I'm not tied down to anybody, but I'm still away from my family. And it's really nice when you can, supplement that by making a very good, close group of friends, that can be your law school family. And again, the lucky part is any of the 105 people I go to school with could show up, and I would genuinely be happy to see them. So, I'm sure some of us will see more of each other than others, but yeah, that's the way it is in family. I mean, you might have 20 cousins, and that doesn't mean you don't like any of them. It just means you might just, naturally gravitate towards the other ones. But overall, again, there's no real sense of us versus them, and so it's been a great week. I look forward to another week. I'm going to try to get a little bit more ahead this week. Last week, I was doing good. I was pretty far ahead, and so I was like, well, I'll go out Friday. And then I was still kind of a good bit ahead, and then I was like, well, I'll go out Saturday. And I went out a good bit Saturday. Sunday was just, there wasn't enough of Sunday to catch up to where I wanted to be from Friday and Saturday, so I'm going to be a little more strict on it this weekend. But hey, you know what? At the end of the day, you got to keep yourself sane. But I'm doing good, guys. I'm having a great time. I would do it over again. I think it's totally worth it so far. Again, yeah, I know it's early, and some of you might, that are lawyers might be like, oh yeah, just wait. Well, that's fine. But for right now, I'm doing great, keeping a good attitude about it, and just truly thankful for each day I get to, learn more. It's totally fascinating. If you just look at it from the way of, man, look at what I've got the privilege to learn, like, every day. And even if it's something that you're not necessarily interested in, I mean, not many people get this chance. I mean, this isn't something everybody gets to do or has the opportunity to do. So look at it for what it is, and even if it's something that's less than desirable, just remember there's a lot of folks that wish that they were where you are right now. So I totally get that, appreciate that. This is just kind of my weekly how I'm doing update. I look forward to updating you guys again next week. Until then, back at home, miss you. New friends, how you doing? Law school friends, if you're watching this, study up, and maybe you'll see you at the game.